Ooh, bacon.
WandaVision.
Hey everybody, this is Reverse BLT here. Welcome back to my channel. And we're about to start episode 2 of WandaVision. It's called Don't Touch That Dial. I was really enjoying the setup of the first one. Like I was saying in that video, very rooted in Bewitched, which was one of my favorite old-timey sitcoms. I'm looking forward to seeing what shenanigans Wanda and Viz get up to in this one as we continue with the nosy and annoying neighbor next door, played wonderfully by the actress. I can't think of her name right now. I'm gonna have to look it up because I do love her. I've seen her in other things and she's great. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get right into this. They have a previously on. That's great.
My husband.
They are really committed to the sitcom format that they're using for this.
Why did you come here? Damn it, why?
Stop it. Stop it.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Vision, help him.
Oh yeah, what is sword involved in with this? It'd be really cool if they made like a slightly different version of the opening for each episode. As we kind of... Oh, yeah. Sorry, I just saw the moment where Cap gets Thor's hammer from Endgame. That moment was just so great. So I'm gonna explain something for the youngins again. Back in the old days, there was this thing called the Hayes Commission. Actually, no, the Hayes Commission was with comic books. Actually, wait, it might have been for movies too. But anyway, they basically mandated a bunch of morality rules in sitcoms and other TV shows. And so back then, couples had to be in separate bids.
Rose bushes.
That's all? Are
So
you
they're kind of
using your night
parroting
vision?
that was cute. Are you using your night vision?
I did overhear a couple of lads at work remarking on a few unsavory characters settling in the neighborhood. Now, who knows what those ne'er-do-wells might be up to?
Walking through walls, moving objects without touching them.
Well, you can't be suggesting my colleagues were referring to us.
Uh-oh,
Really
violation.
determine the source of that sound.
Yes, one of us should.
You're both supremely powerful super beings. Just go do it.
Well, I think we handled that well.
Yes, I must say I'm rather proud of myself. And look how you seized on the opportunity to redecorate.
Just make one bid. Yeah, I knew she could do it.
Wanda, darling,
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
dear.
get the light.
Get freaky! Oh my god, they're making the Bewitched reference even more obvious now. You guys look up Bewitched if you haven't seen it. This is Bewitched. It's awesome. I'm trying to, what was the name of the Nebbish, the husband in WandaVision? Was it Darren? I mean Bewitched. Oh, we're getting our introduction to our cast of other characters.
Ladies and gentlemen, for my final trick,
Where's your beautiful assistant?
watch closely as I, illusion, master of enigma, make my captivating assistant glamour disappear.
That's clever.
Fear not.
The glamour is like a specific
I
magic
illusion
spell
vows
designed to
bring
change
back
the appearance of something.
As you are.
Exactly as you are.
And we're gonna knock their socks off. Especially with you wearing this.
Oh, that's actually the rest of your costume.
That'd be funny.
I want to make sure this town's security is up to snuff.
That's a swell idea.
Swell.
Would you look at us? Wanda and Vision, Westview fitter in it.
Westview. Why does that feel like an Easter egg? Westview. Sometimes you can have read so many comic books that you can't remember what you're remembering. That was interesting. What did you just notice, Wanda? Sound got weird and everything went silent. Ooh, color. One random color thing in an entire world of black and white. It's the Thanos copter! Thanos had a helicopter or one of his really early comic book appearances, guys. It was the most ridiculous thing ever. Those are Iron Man's colors, though. Sword logo.
Look, it's the star of the show. Oh, I brought my pet rabbit for your magic act.
Aw, Bunny.
Senor Scratchy just loves the stage.
Senor Scratchy. That's the weirdest name for a bunny rabbit I've ever heard. Senor Scratchy.
Stick him up.
Don't shoot, I'm just a messenger.
Pew, pew.
Agnes has a vaguely sinister quality to her. I love the exaggerated switch.
Can I give you a bit of friendly advice?
Is it about the way I'm dressed?
Yes, but it's too late for that. Dottie is the key to everything in this town.
Dottie is the key to everything.
You get in with Dottie, and it'll be smooth sailing from here on out.
What's that on her brooch?
A clue?
Maybe I could just be myself, more or less.
Oh, Wanda.
So this is set in a time, I think, pretty much before homeowners associations were a thing.
Set up as we speak. They've given the gazebo
They're trying to model herself after her.
and the chairs. I'm sorry, Dottie. I didn't ask about the chairs.
So you better not ask me if you can chair any committees in the future.
I forget, did they say Dottie had a specific position or something? Because why is Dottie in charge?
All of this is for the children.
For the children.
Oh my god, culty.
I want you all to give yourselves a big hand at the appropriate time, of course.
I don't like Dottie.
I actually don't know what I'm doing here. I'm starting to feel that way myself. I'm Wanda.
I'm, Geraldine.
I wonder if that was a subtle reference to the fact that black people really didn't exist in sitcoms from this era. Like the whole, I don't even know what I'm doing here thing.
Until this morning, I thought they were a myth.
How is anybody doing this sober?
Agnes is funny.
Raspberry or cheese filled?
Oh, neither for me, thank you. I don't eat food.
I don't eat food. I love how that's like becoming a running joke. I don't eat food.
Listen up. Got some top secret intelligence for you.
Oh, excellent.
Now, you know how Johnson been bragging about that treehouse he built for his kid?
Yeah.
It's a prefab job.
It's an interesting subversion having the men's group be the one that gossips all the time and the women's group be the one that that actually is getting business done.
Norm here's a communist.
Vision, you're a real cutout.
Care for a stick of Big Red?
Big Red? Holy crap, I haven't seen Big Red in forever.
My understanding is that it's purely for mastication.
Oh,
Chewy.
no, I don't do that.
Everybody masticates. Wait, if you don't eat though, you probably don't produce saliva, so...
We actually thought you were serious.
I mean, there really shouldn't be anything going on in there, so...
Thank you for choosing me to help you clean up today. I feel so lucky.
You are.
I really don't like Dottie.
I've heard things about you
Be careful.
and your husband.
I assure you, I don't mean anyone any harm.
That's an interesting
I don't
statement.
believe you.
There's lots of things she could have said there, but I don't mean anyone any harm. That was very interesting.
Who is that? Who are you?
They're semi-aware. I wonder... I still wonder if they're... if she made them or someone else made them.
What?
Like, how real are they, you know? I'm sure when you come back, the injury will be gone. No, still there. Interesting.
Pop quiz, Wanda. How does a housewife get a bloodstain out of white linen?
Soda water.
Doing it herself.
Soda water and lemon, I think. Oh, and baking soda. When in doubt, always throw some baking
They
soda
say
in
a
there.
man is never fully dressed without two important accessories.
Oh, no.
His special lady and his strucker.
Baron Strucker? That's interesting.
Make time.
Hydra 1,000 meters. This is fascinating, the things that they're doing with these fake commercials. Oh, hello.
In your dreams, perv.
Discount David Schwimmer here is hilarious. Interesting idea that Vision gets all weird if he eats anything. It's like he's drunk. Oh my god, it's exactly like he's drunk.
I was just playing with his shoes.
What is going on?
Talent show for the children.
Westview Elementary for the children.
For the children. Oh my god. You know what's interesting is that there are no children here, though. Come to think of it, have there been any children at all yet in the show? Like, anywhere?
Today, we will lie to you, and yet you will believe our little deceptions, because human beings are easily fooled due to their limited understanding of the inner workings of the universe.
That's hilarious.
Now my wife and I will delight in your dumbstruck little faces. Flourish.
Real magic.
Huh. See there? He's using a rope.
Oh.
Excellent use of laugh track in this show. Very well done. The only problem is they literally just watched someone playing that piano. It's cute.
That was my grandmother's piano.
Shut up, discount David Schwimmer.
Is this your card? Is this your card? Is this your card? Is this your card?
How does no one notice him moving at super speed if they notice the other stuff?
Oh, it is.
It is what?
It's my card.
Pardon me, Herb, have it back.
Oh no, you did the trick right.
Well, of course it did the trick right. I'm an illusion. Flourish.
I'm really getting a kick out of this show.
Stop that rabbit and go pull a hat out of it.
Senor Scratchy's got real star quality, don't you think?
That's still the weirdest name for a bunny.
And I will just have to pull this hat out of myself.
No.
I'm doing it.
If only you all knew our secret.
Oh!
Is that how mirrors work?
Is that how mirrors work? Was that a Wentworth's? Wait, what's a Wentworth? I mean, I was thinking of Woolworth's. It's an old department store.
Just how old are you?
I will now make my wife disappear.
Are you sure you don't want an audience volunteer named My Husband Ralph? Oh.
Okay, seriously, where is this husband Ralph? I don't think he exists.
Sweetheart.
Yeah.
Hi.
Oh.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Yeah, what's in the box?
What is in the box? Wanda, be careful. What's in the box? Wow. That was a gross misuse of power, Wanda.
Oh, wow.
It still doesn't make sense. So what? He ate some gum. Big deal.
Look at that. That really gummed up my works.
Ha. Ha. Vision's got dad jokes.
Now let's get out of here before Dottie and the planning committee string us up for ruining the show.
No, you guys did great. Problem is they're going to expect you to do more in the future. For the children.
You two, stop right there.
Dottie, we are so
Hilarious.
I'm surprised Dottie can appreciate humor. Alright, I really hope this somehow turns out to actually be David Schwimmer.
To award you with the inaugural comedy performance of the year. Thank you.
Are they already showing a baby bump on Elizabeth Olsen? I'm actually curious if whether or not she was actually pregnant when they filmed this. Or if they're just doing a really good job of making her look pregnant. Because she literally looks like she already is, like, about a month pregnant.
One second I'm backstage, and in the next, I'm in a dark cubbyhole. How'd you do it?
Oh, a magician never reveals his secrets. He leaves that to his assistant.
And she's not talking.
Reality warping. You don't want to know, sweetie.
For the children!
For the children! I have a feeling that's a major clue.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
All we had to do was be ourselves.
Well, with a few modifications.
And it was all
For the children.
For the children. Seriously, where are these children? Oh, wow, okay, so now she's got a more pronounced baby bump. That's like a good 2 or 3 month baby bump.
Yes, my love. It's really happening.
That was sweet. Sweet and disturbing. Like she's asking herself, is this really happening, basically? 2800. I wonder if that's a reference to anything. I'm like looking for references to things and everything. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Or maybe it's a Chud. Can't remember what Chud stood for right now. Something human underground dwellers, I think. It's a beekeeper from the sewers? There's Sword again. They keep having Sword logos on things. Now, if I remember right... On some level, she's aware that she's inventing this world and she doesn't want them to interfere with it.
Really happening?
Yes, my love.
It's weird. The Sword, if I remember right, mainly dealt with outer space threats. I thought. Hold on. There's like so many variants. There's like shield, sword. I think there's spear. I think is the one that deals with outer space stuff. What's sword do again? Can't remember. Ooh, the color era has begun. Nice doing the old effect from the original color TVs for a moment, where they had this weird kind of ghosty quality to the color before it settles into a proper stable color. And I've been missing that hair. I love me some gingers. The end.
Wanda. Who's doing the sea, Wanda?
So that was episode 2 of WandaVision. And we're definitely getting a little more into the sort of sinister undertones of what may or may not be happening. It would appear that Wanda has constructed a reality, like maybe a pocket universe or something. And so far it looks like she's either created people who are sort of semi-individuals, sort of like aspects of her, but close enough to being real that they actually are capable of having existential crises of their own when confronted with the truth about what they are. Or she's pulled real people from the standard reality somehow into her fabrication. And I'm really curious to see which one of those is true. Well, there's also a third possibility. The other possibility is that someone has trapped her in a simulation. And these other people are either other consciousnesses that are trapped in there with her, or they are programs that are either sentient or on the verge of sentience, which would explain why they're capable of having existential crises when coming close to seeing behind the curtain, so to speak. Well, now that I think about it, though, there is, I guess, another possibility. So in the comics, there's, and I'm assuming that at some point in the MCU too, there's a thing called Soul World, and it exists within the Soul Stone, which I'm pretty sure was the stone that was used to create Vision.
Wrong.
And to also give Wanda... Wanda and Pietro got their powers in the MCU through the use of the Space Stone.
No.
No, wait. No, it was the Mind Stone. So wait, do we even have a Soul... Yeah, we do have a Soul Stone. Soul Stone was the one that Gamora and Black Widow were sacrificed to claim. But anyway, so the Soul Stone has this thing called Soul World in it, which is kind of like an afterlife. For, I don't know if it's generally speaking, I think in the comics it was for people who were absorbed into the stone. But they could be going with an idea of maybe it's where everybody goes when they die or something, because they've been flirting with different concepts of the afterlife in the MCU so far. So it'd be interesting to see if maybe Wanda somehow ended up in the Soul Stone, and that's where these people are coming from. I wouldn't know how she would have done that. But then again, all the stones are currently on Earth.
Wrong, 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 wrong.
Because they were assembled by the Avengers. So maybe she decided to grab one in an attempt to maybe sort of go and figure out a way to save Vision. Not really sure if his consciousness would be in the Soul Stone, considering he was an artificial construct. I mean, it's neither here nor there in metaphysics whether or not a sentient machine has a soul, because obviously there's no way of knowing if we even have a soul, or if the soul is even a real thing. But in the comics, they kind of go back and forth on that, I think, on the idea of whether or not they have something akin to a spirit. Lots of interesting questions. I'm really wondering why Sword keeps showing up. I can't quite remember what Sword handles in the comics. It's one of the variants of S.H.I.E.L.D., and it was created to handle very specific things, but I can't remember what. I'm pretty sure it's not multiverse stuff. I don't think... What the heck was Sword for? Was it the one that handled, like, mutants and beings with superpowers? I can't remember. Anyway, I'm sure the show will tell us as we go on. I'm definitely still loving the whole sitcom conceit. Dottie is... I don't know. Dottie had a weird shift in character midway through after the incident with Wanda and cutting her hand, so I'm not sure whether I will continue to dislike Dottie going forward, but I definitely didn't like her in the beginning part of the episode, where she was just being a control freak and an annoying person. But you need one of those in a lot of shows too. The genuine, the villain, so to speak, of a sitcom, the person who actually has actual adversarial relationship with the main characters. So now we've got that. We've got all our tropes now. We've got the annoying neighbor or weird neighbor. We didn't see the boss's wife again, so I don't know if she's going to come back as the person who keeps almost discovering the secret, or if they're just going to shift that onto the weird neighbor. I have a feeling the black lady is going to somehow end up being important, because she asked an important question that seemed on the surface of not that important, but the whole I don't even know why I'm here thing. I think that was a very important question, so I think she might have more to do going forward than she seems. And I'm very curious to find out who the beekeeper was, why Wanda felt threatened by him being there, and basically unraveled reality so that she could reset it to the point where he did not somehow get in there. I don't know what the point is of the bees. Well, I'm sure we'll figure that out too. Maybe they're there because they sense royalty, like in that stupid Jupiter Ascending movie.
Royalty.
But anyway, I'm curious to see where we're going, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on. We're gonna go right into episode 3. I hope you guys come back and watch that one too. And if you like this one, click like, click subscribe, hey, ring the bell, and all that stuff. Thanks for being here with me. I'm Reverse BLT, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.